So, as you can see, I've been to Aldi and got a load of their new Pilates stuff. Unfortunately, I didn't get one of the reformers, but this is going to be my review of all the stuff I did get. So, my name's Jo. This is my helpful assistant, Jess. We'll see just how helpful she's about to be. So I'm just going to work through bit by bit. So first up, we've got their Pilates cushion. So it's a decent thickness actually. So I've got one of these that I had from Decathlon. I've had it for years, and when people kneel on it, it tends to get like a dip in the middle, so I needed a replacement. This one was $5.99. $5.99, $4.99, $5.99 I think. Yeah, there's not really much to say about it. It's just a pretty decent one. It's got a decent amount of squidge to it. These you can use not just for balancing, so you're obviously standing on, testing your balance. They're quite good to use for resting your head on as well. So sometimes the Pilates blocks can be a little bit uncomfortable, whereas these are quite good to use as a bit of support for your head. Yeah, you can use them for kneeling on as well, for if your knees do get sore. So yeah, I obviously can't tell you how long it's going to last for, but we'll find out. Next up, we've got yoga knee cushions. So I've got one of these already, again from Decathlon. And yeah, I'm intrigued to see what these ones are like. So let me see if I can get into it. So these were $5.99 as well, I think, and you get two. So I think they had two different colours. I think that you get the purple ones or like a green aqua colour. These are actually pretty stiff. So I'm not sure how comfortable they're going to be to kneel on. Let's have a go. So these are for anybody who struggles. Actually, no, they're fine. If you are training on hard floors or you just have slightly dodgy knees, these are quite good for that. I would say these are probably not as good as the Decathlon ones that I've had, or I think I've had one from TK Maxx as well. They're a little bit squashier, but for $5.99 for two, I don't really think you can go far wrong, can you? So next we've got this one, which is a yoga belt. So support stretching exercises during yoga and Pilates. Let's see what this one's like. So I think you had a choice of colours for this one as well. So they seem to have a bit of a theme. So it's purple and green. So I've gone for purple again. So, is this two or is this one? I'm not sure what's happening now. So we've got one big long one, and then looks like I've got two. Oh yeah, set of two. So it looks like you can make like a loop for your feet somehow. So presumably up there you could have your foot in there while you're doing your stretching exercises, like legs in the air, doing them that way, or dancer pose if you're doing the yoga one. I'm definitely not going to demonstrate that one for you. I would love to be able to, but no. So yeah, they seem, I mean, again, you can't really go far wrong with those, can you? I think these were $3.99 for a set of two, so I shall have a little play around with those, see how I get on. Next, we've got their stretch and tone bar. So I thought this was the closest thing I could get to the reformer without actually being able to get one. If you did get one of the reformers, by the way, and you kept it rather than selling it on for some stupid price, let me know how they are. I'm intrigued. So there was a lady in there this morning who had been queuing for an hour and a half to get one. I was like, no, I don't want one that badly, thank you. But yeah, I'm intrigued to know if they're any good. So this thankfully comes with some exercise ideas. So two parts to clip together. So it seems pretty strong and stable. So you can have, it's got little foot straps down here. So you can do your squats with them. So it shows you a few on here. So you can do your squats, so having it resting on your back. I'm not sure how comfortable that will be because that will be the metal bit in the middle, but maybe you could wrap something around it. And then it's showing you doing some leg exercises as well. The only thing I would say with this is that there's no way to adjust the resistance. So if that's too easy or too hard, there's not really an awful lot you can do about it. I guess you could try wrapping, but that's just going to untwist. So yeah, I'm not sure about that one, whether you'd be able to do the same sort of thing with just the normal loop bands with 2 of those. But again, they're only dead cheap, so it's $5.99 again. So I'll have a little play around with that one and then maybe report back. So next up we've got their yoga mats. So I've had loads of yoga mats from Aldi and they last pretty well actually, and considering they're normally like a £5 or less, yeah, what's not to like? So these are really nice colours. The one I'm sitting on actually is another Aldi mat, so I've got the 2 different colours. There was another one as well that was thinner, but it had like a rounded end to it, so I'm not sure what that one was all about. But these are 4mm thick, and they're quite foamy. Not sure how well they'll last, but these were, how much were these? $3.99 or $5.99, I can't remember which way around. Yeah, they seem pretty nice. They've got like a nice little pattern on them. Again, I don't think yoga mats last very well anyway, do they? So unless you're going really expensive, maybe they last longer. I wouldn't know. I don't do expensive yoga mats. But yeah, I like it. So I was just going to get one and then decided I like both colours, so I got both. And then last but not least, we've got the Pilates balls. So these come in 3s. So there's 3 different sizes, 18 centimetres, 22 and 25. And these were $5.99 as well, which is really cheap if they're any good. Let's open them up and find out. So we've got 3 different ones here, and for some reason, 3 different straws, all the same. Not sure we need 3. 1 would maybe have been enough. They've obviously all got their own little stoppers, so let's blow them up and see what they're like. We'll see. 3 different sizes. This one's teeny tiny. They seem pretty good actually, so they're not like sticky or anything. You can obviously blow these up as much as you want to, depending on what you're trying to do with them. If you want me to do a video on showing you how to use these, or any of them, just leave me a comment and I will do my best to do that for you. You can use these for different things, so you could use them like trapping them behind your knee to keep your knee in a certain alignment. You can lay onto them, you can use them for balancing, you can use them to squeeze with your knees or your arms. There's loads of stuff you can do. I felt a bit like a sea lion then. You see her eyeing them up like it's a ball. I like balls. You've popped one of these before. Do you remember when you were a puppy? You popped it, didn't you? Yeah, you did. So yeah, that is all the Pilates equipment. So I think this one's just come out of this one. So this one might even give you some exercises for it. So the bar one there gives you some exercises. Yeah, there you go. It gives you some different things that you can have a go at as well. There's loads of videos, including mine, that give you some workouts, including working with these or any of the other stuff. So hopefully that was helpful. Do let me know in the comments. If there's anything else like Pilates wise that you want me to review, I'm happy to do so. And as I say, if you did get your hands on one of the reformers, well done. Let me know what it's like. And yeah, make sure you subscribe for my next video.